Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this Mother's Day Sunday drop-in with Croes-y-Parc Chapel. Mother's Day, or Mothering Sunday, as it's also known, is a day when we celebrate mums, but we also know that for some people, for all sorts of reasons, it can actually be a difficult day too. But when we think about mums, and we've all had a mum, we're just going to think about perhaps some of the reasons why we should be saying thank you on this day of the year.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. Mothering Sunday, an opportunity to honour mums and mother figures in general. This year in particular, because of all we've been going through with the pandemic, Mothering Sunday has a particular significance. Some people will have lost their mums and feel that they haven't been able to give them the farewell they would have liked to. Others may not have seen their mums for many months and miss being able to give them a hug. And many mums have had to juggle work, homeschooling, and maintain good family relationships when everyone is getting on each other's nerves. It's been quite a year. But Mothering Sunday is a great idea. The Bible tells us several times to honour our parents. They often do a great job, especially mums, and it can be a thankless task sometimes. Can be difficult too. For example, I was very logical from an early age and tended to take things very literally. So, when the dog nipped me and I went crying to Mum, without turning round from the sink, she just said, "Well, bite it back." Not perhaps the most helpful response for a child like me. I sunk my teeth into its nose and hung on till my mum came and prized us apart, which is when I learned just how much trouble you can get in for doing what you're told. But what about those other things that mothers say? Ever heard or said this one? "If everyone else jumped off a cliff, would you?" I used to find it so difficult to imagine everyone doing that. And I got to thinking it was just some sort of throwaway line intended to distract me from my entirely reasonable request for an air gun. But you know, the thing about what mothers say is that they say them because they want their kids to grow up safe and healthy. They say them because they care. They're geared to nurture and to protect. They want us to be in good shape when we eventually fly the nest. Not that motherhood stops when the kids leave. It's a lifelong commitment. Being a mum is a massive responsibility, and it can be deeply fulfilling and rather frustrating by turns. Of course, only one mum in history had the perfect son, and strangely, it wasn't mine. We can take our cue from Jesus as to how we should care for our mums. This from John 19:25-27 says, "Near the cross of Jesus stood his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother there, and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, 'Dear woman, "Here is your son," and to the disciple, "Here is your mother." From that time on, the disciple took her into his home. Even as he was dying, he had the welfare of his mum in mind. But the lesson doesn't end there. The disciple Jesus loved was willing to adopt Mary, look after her, and care for her. There are always mums or great-grandmums in our church or in our community that we can draw alongside, that we can befriend or help in practical ways. God tells us that mothers are worthy of honour. Well, he's right about that. But if ours is not around, we can always honour other people's. God bless and stay safe.
May the grace of Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Spirit be with us. May the grace of Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Spirit be with us. The Lord bless us and keep us, His face shine upon us, His grace and His peace rest on us. The Lord bless us and keep us, His face shine upon us, His grace and His peace rest on us. The Lord bless us and keep us, His face shine upon us, His grace and His peace rest on us. The Lord bless us and keep us, His face shine upon us, His grace and His peace rest on us. May the grace of Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Spirit